Say his name again.
J. Francis Nash.
All right.
Sorry, it's a long walk from me. Thank you for the great introduction and the beautiful music. This is actually the first time I've been up here in about 2 years, so it's nice to be back. This is a bit of an older piece, but it's one of my favorite poems of mine. It's called For You on Valentine's Day. I want someone to make love to me like it's still punishable by death. Fuck me, like I'm lined up outside of a New York bar wearing nothing but a corset and their arms around my waist, spitting at the officers who call us fags only to be beaten like we're back in my bedroom from nights before, spitting at the officers who call us fags only to be beaten like we're back in my bedroom from nights before, spitting at the officers who call us fags only to be beaten like we're back in my bedroom from nights before, spitting at the officers who call us fags only to be beaten like we're back on playgrounds from years before. Activism makes me horny. Tied wrist to wrist to wrist to wrist to patriarchal bedposts. We are the whipping boys of the 21st century, and the civil rights movement is a masochist's wet dream. Sleeping next to highways of blood, curled up between late night lovers and early morning glory, holes in the fabric of society. Suddenly on the patchwork they struggle to find the thread to bind us to conventional ideals as we blindly chain ourselves to an outdated sense of privilege and property values, patching the holes in our moral codes with dogmatic hypocrisy and calling it equality. The fall of Doma is not a victory. It is a pacifier. Something to quiet down the little faggots while the big men talk about the real issues, while grown children cry in the streets about not being able to be just like mommy and daddy. The youth of our movement are being slaughtered in the silence of their beds. I want someone to make love to me like it's still punishable by death, because in today's society, it is. Whether publicly, with a noose, blade, or studded whip, or silently, in high school hallways and city streets across the world. I am sick of watching my people die, and seeing my generation take action selfishly towards an outdated slave trade. I do not want your cis-centric, heterosexual, normative, and patriarchal way of life. Let's make our own. Let's fight for our lives. Let's fight for the right to take a goodnight kiss under a street lamp instead of having to hide one in an alleyway. Yes. Tonight, I fight to take away your right to make me feel like my sex is dirty. Thank you.